Good morning, everybody. These last 2.5 years have been very difficult. There's a lot of learning loss. I'm a father of 4 MCPS students. A lot of learning loss in my family. The tutoring and the wraparound services, we're going to be having a hearing on the Education and Culture Committee about tutoring. Those services, how do they make sure they're actually available and there's competent language and all that. So I'm concerned, but it's happening nationwide, it's happening statewide. And I think what you saw with the kind of when you dig into the data, we're not as far behind as some other districts. Again, we have our own standard. We have to make sure this budget, like we did in the last budget, we're investing in the school system we have. I want to make sure I'm hearing directly from parents, students, and educators about what they need. We are in a period of education that's been unlike any we've had before. And what we've done before, we have to adjust. To your point of learning loss and the mental health, the drug issues, guns, everything that's happening in the community, we have to have more and better and different responses. So I want to do that listening tour, hear from folks directly so that we can be informed by them. But 2 big issues for me are out of school time. You know, we have 210 schools. Every school, every kid that needs it should have an after-school program to go to that's funded, whether they can afford it or not. We know research tells us from 3 to 6, those hours are critical to keep kids on task. Right now, we don't have that. We expand them 1 or 2 every year. Kids need more support, not less. That's a big, important time, especially when parents are working 2 to 3 jobs, some of our neediest students. That's an area I want to shine a light on and make sure we put more funding into in combination with HHS and others. And then I would say these mental health supports, we got to get that in place. In every high school, there is a police officer who's here. Now, they're not walking the halls, but as you saw from the officer standing in the middle of the hall, that varies from school to school, right? So they are engaged in the school communities. But as I've always said, like, police are a part of a public safety strategy, but in a school of a couple thousand, 1 police officer is not going to solve the safety concerns. We need an integrated approach with the police certainly need to be connected to security and staff and know what's going on, so if there is a threat they can intervene and do so quickly. But it's really going to be at the school security level, the administrators, the counselors, the teachers themselves. So I grew up just like you. I grew up in very, very poor affordable housing, bad renting situation. So I didn't pop out like this. So I need you to know that. So yes, I work for Barack Obama. Yes, I'm a lawyer. Yes, I'm a county council member. But I started in a seat just like you.